Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. He owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Out here scamming.
Gervonta Davis is now taking shots at Floyd Mayweather following reports that Floyd lost a massive $170 million. The whole situation has fans buzzing once again, and social media is full of reactions to their ongoing tension.
Floyd
Mayweather, I mean,
Money May.
It feels like the hits keep on coming for him. I don't know if they're going to be calling him Money May anytime soon, the way it's going right now. And look, I love Floyd as a fighter.
Money may not be there like it used to be.
Oh my
I ain't doing that. Shit, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Y'all
We're
gonna
not.
put some respect on Floyd.
Right, we're doing that.
Floyd's an all-time
I'm
great. He's one of my
reacting
favorite
to the
fighters
news
of all
cycle.
time.
That's how it is. I'm not in that man's pocket. And people lie. I don't know what he got going
All right,
on.
well, this is the reality. Floyd right now had the lawsuit. He is facing a lawsuit from this promoter, CSI Sports, which Floyd signed.
For years, Floyd was viewed as the money king of boxing. He built his whole image around winning deals luxury and always staying ahead of the game. But now with rumors and reports about a major financial loss, Tank appears to be seizing the moment to fire back at the very person who once helped build his career. That is what makes this video feel so different. This is not just random trolling. Tank and Floyd have a long history together. There has been tension, public comments, and years of speculation about where their relationship truly stands. So when Tank starts clowning Floyd during a moment like this, it comes across as deeply personal. Tank recently posted on social media saying he saw someone who had the whole world in his hands lose everything because he chose to surround himself with people who did not have his best interests at heart, and then turned into a bitter hater. He added that could never be him and called Floyd a loser. Jason Whitlock also weighed in and believes that Floyd adopted a lifestyle built around worshiping money and wealth, and that is exactly what led him to go broke.
Of the nicknames that you take on, because eventually you'll have to live up to those nicknames. And you've probably taken on a nickname that will destroy you. The Money Team, Money Mayweather. And so now your whole identity is built around.
At the same time, Dana White said he wants to help Floyd Mayweather after the reports about Floyd losing $170 million. That is what makes this whole situation even more interesting. Floyd has always been seen as the money man in boxing, the undefeated champion, the businessman, and the guy who turned his name into a huge empire. So when rumors started spreading about such a massive financial loss, fans were genuinely shocked. But Dana stepping in adds a completely different layer because Dana White knows the combat sports business better than almost anyone else. He understands how to put together events, promote personalities, and turn one storyline into a major payday. So if Dana really wants to help Floyd, it might not just be about friendship. It could also be about creating another big moment in combat sports around Mayweather's name. However, the timing also makes things a bit complicated and messy.
Your thoughts are on the unfortunate news that we're seeing so many headlines with Floyd Mayweather Jr. losing like $170 million. Just your opinion on that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one, and I've talked to him about it, but I don't know enough about it. Hear all these different stories. I think you have to wait to see how this thing's going to play out in court for him. But when somebody works as hard as he did, and amasses the type of wealth that he had, and then they lose it or it gets stolen or whatever the deal is, it's horrible, and it happens a lot in professional sports. Who knows? Anything is possible. Maybe we could do something and figure it out.
Bob Arum opened up with genuine emotion about Floyd Mayweather after reports claimed Floyd lost over $100 million. This response caught many fans off guard because Bob Arum and Mayweather have not always shared the smoothest relationship. They have a long history together in boxing, and Floyd has taken multiple shots at top rank over the years after leaving the promotion and building his own brand. But rather than using this moment to mock Floyd, Arum reacted with more sympathy and concern. That is exactly what made his words stand out. While plenty of people online were making jokes and turning the story into entertainment, Arum seemed to recognize just how serious a loss of that size can be. He understands that boxing has the power to make fighters very wealthy, but he also knows the business side can cause real damage if things go wrong.
Thoughts on that whole situation?
Well, it's very, very sad. But, Floyd had a great career. He made a lot of money. But in his mind, that made him a great genius, great business genius, great genius in life. And because he overrated life, he ran out of money. You can't, no matter how much money you have, you can't have 2 big planes, 10 security guards. It's going to cost you money. I mean, so again, I'm really sad to see that happen, but hopefully he'll get out of it.
Then Floyd Mayweather fired back at all the talk about him losing money, and he made it very clear that he is not about to let the rumors damage his reputation. Floyd has always built his name around control success and staying ahead of the competition. So when people started saying he lost over $100 million, he was not going to stay quiet and let everyone mock him without responding. His reply felt like a strong reminder that he is still Floyd Mayweather, still undefeated, and still one of the biggest financial draws boxing has ever produced. That is exactly why his reaction carries so much weight. While fans, fighters, and even people close to the sport were reacting to the reports, Floyd tried to steer the focus back to his legacy. He has earned more money than most fighters could ever imagine, and he wants everyone to know that one rumor does not undo everything he has built over his career.
Who's gonna fight? We hear a lot of names, it's Tyson, it's Pacquiao, we see going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it gonna be? People are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money or just what you want to do?
No, hold on, let me film. I prove that I'm 100% when I get in that ring. They playing on my downfall. So, yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with no. Right, I be like, yo. Right. Well, why did he do that? Why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Just like that when people was asking about the BBC thing. All I want you to tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody always worried about what Floyd got, but what do you got? So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're gonna say, oh, it's false because it's black people. But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real, we know because it came from them. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a con man or he committed fraud.
When Queen's Flip brought up the internet calling Floyd broke, Adrian Broner did not join in on the jokes. Instead, he made it clear that he still has nothing but respect and affection for Floyd. He said he would give Floyd all of his fight earnings for the month without any hesitation. That statement showed just how much loyalty he still carries for him. That response stood out because many people online were using the rumors to mock Floyd. But Broner saw things differently. To him, Floyd is not just another fighter that people can laugh at when rumors surface. Floyd is someone who helped shape the sport, inspired other fighters, and changed what boxers believe they can earn. So while others were doubting Floyd's financial image, Broner's message was about loyalty. He was basically saying that even if Floyd ever needed support, he would step up for him right away without a second thought.
This treasure, here's a good one. Yeah. You holler at Floyd, see he going through what he gonna do. You gonna look out for him?
Yeah, I got something for him. Floyd needs something?
Yep. Hey, don't do that.
Hey, look, man. I mean, if he needs something.
You gonna holler at Floyd? Put that in your pocket. Put that away. Put that away.
No,
Put that away.
But look, I swear to God.
Is that still out? Is that still your man?
Yeah. I love Floyd, bro. I ain't got nothing against Floyd. Listen, my monthly this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him.
Floyd.
Yeah.
You give it to him.
My monthly that I'm making off kick this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him. Swear to God. No question.
We know that 50 Cent and Floyd have a long history filled with friendship fallouts, public jokes, and plenty of disrespectful exchanges. So when people started talking about Floyd allegedly losing money, fans immediately turned their attention to 50 Cent, because he has never been shy about mocking Floyd online. That is what makes this part of the story so messy. With Adrian Broner showing loyalty and saying he still has love for Floyd, 50 Cent represents the complete opposite side. He is exactly the kind of person fans expect to turn the situation into a joke, especially since Floyd built his whole brand around money, luxury, and always coming out on top. So if 50 Cent does react, it will not feel like just another celebrity comment. It will feel personal because their past has already made every rumor about Floyd's money bigger and more dramatic than it probably should be.
When you make yourself like we got issues on your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
And it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your, your local hostel in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Then Jason Whitlock delivered one of the sharpest reactions to Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, and he took the discussion far beyond typical boxing gossip. Jason said that Floyd Money Mayweather adopted a lifestyle built around the worship of wealth, and that he has now gone broke as a direct result of that mindset.
Floyd Mayweather is broke and writing bad checks everywhere because we built him up into some sort of icon, into some sort of idol, and money, the money team, and people on social media that any criticism of Floyd Mayweather, well, that's racist. And they're just a strong, confident black man. But the Deion Sanders argument. Floyd, I wouldn't call him the originator, but maybe one of the prime examples of that mentality. That, they just, a black man with confidence. If I was white and had this kind of confidence, no one would say anything. But a black man with confidence intimidates people and scares people, and the white races all want to put them down. Social media confirms this type of delusional thinking. As long as money defines you, rules you, eventually there's going to be a boomerang effect, and it's going to embarrass you and ruin.
That reaction was not just about Floyd supposedly losing money. Jason went after the entire image that Floyd had carefully built over many years. The cash, the jewelry, the private jets, the luxury cars, and the constant showing off all became part of the Money Mayweather brand. But now, with reports claiming Floyd lost a huge sum, Jason is suggesting that the very same image may have finally caught up with him. That is exactly why his take landed so heavily. For years, Floyd made money look like power and made wealth a central part of who he was. But Jason's argument is that when your whole identity is tied to money, any financial loss stops being just a loss. It turns into a public attack on the very character you created for yourself.